Right, fishing on the Murray River, South Australia. What can we catch? The last time I came down here, did really well. I got 4 massive carp, and they were biting like crazy. So we're heading down, see how we go. Right, so we're just pulling up to the spot now. This is Long Island Reserve in South Australia, in a small town. Oh, that's a bit bumpy. In a small town called Murray. Oh, can I do a skid? There's no one here. I'm gonna do a skid. There's no one here. Let's do a skid, and we'll get back to that. Alright, anyway, this is Long Island Reserve in Murray Bridge, South Australia. Just pulled up, and my fishing spot is over there. I will catch you in a second. Right, so every time I come here, it's usually been windy around the reserve there. See how all the trees are moving? It can be a little bit windy, but in my little spot here, it's always dead calm. No matter how much wind there is, it's always protected by these fences, the houses. It's always perfect. But if you go up there near the boat ramp, you get absolutely slaughtered by the wind. It's a perfect spot here. Best bait for carp, corn. Easily the best. You catch them most on there. Perfect way to bait up a hook for carp is you want a nice big hook. You want this specific style of hook, which is called a suicide hook. A nice big one with the fat barbs. They've got the really good points on them. You want to load that up with carp, but importantly, you want to make sure that the end of the hook and the barb there in the middle is exposed, so that when they eat it, it gets snagged in the cheeks. Right, let's talk about gear. So the gear I'm using is a Savage Gear fishing rod. This is a light rod. It's called the Black Savage, and it is 4 to 6 kilogram ratings. So it's a nice light rod, which means you can feel all the bites, and they're a hell of a lot more fun to reel in because they fight like crazy. Right, weather update. Getting a little bit windy, and it's also starting to rain. So we may have to call this off very shortly, because on the Murray Bridge over there, along the water, it is raining just over there. So how long we've been here? About half an hour we've been here. I've had a fair few bites. No fish landed yet, but we may have to call this off because it is starting to spit, and I would really not like to be caught in all that rain. Right, well, it's raining, so we can't exactly do much fishing. So we are going to head to one of Australia's finest dining establishments. I definitely caught the weather at a good time. I don't know if you can see on the GoPro, but there is lots of rain on my windshield. We definitely made a good call there. And when I'm talking about Australia's finest dining establishments, I'm talking about the Colonel himself. Good old KFC. Quick, easy. Literally not even 1 minute later, the food is done. That's fast food. Not even 1 minute and that order was complete. That's Jesus. Right, it is food review time, and I don't think there's any other better place to do this but under the Murray Bridge itself. There they both are. Also, we have the Proudmary Riverboat Cruise there as well. Right, what do we have in this bag? Popcorn chicken. What do you call that? Seriously? fuck do you call that? Right, well that's your popcorn chicken. So you get about, what, 5 bits in that? Right, that's a good start. And then we have the classic pepper mayo slider. I'm usually a bit funny with mayo, but there's something that they do with the pepper mayo on these little sliders, which is incredible. Anyway, and then we have the classic chips, which have half fallen in the bag. Right, are they crunchy and are they salty? Crunchy, yes. Salty, absolutely not. So there he is, Kai, the man himself. He's running 500 kilometers over a few days for domestic violence. Here he is, like Murray Bridge legend. I went to school with him as well. He's an absolute legend. So what he's doing is he's running a charity for domestic violence, and he's almost raised over $50,000 for his cause. He's an absolute legend. Well, I know that wasn't the most exciting video ever. We didn't catch, well, anything. So I guess that's it. We'll see you next time.